Hey everyone, so two things. I woke up with a migraine that I have been fighting, but because of thing number two, I never worked so hard as I did in my life as this look that I'm going to do today. Dealing with complementary contrasting colors. If you mix them, it's going to neutralize the color. I don't know if you noticed in my blue, green, red, orange look, I mix the two colors and it turned to like this grayish black, trying to blend them or whatever. That's why it's not good to blend the colors together. And this look one color could not touch the other color at all. It turned into some brownish green. So, this was probably one of the hardest ones I ever did. And on top of that, I have a migraine, but I worked so hard, I wanted to get this out so bad. And plus, I took off for Mother's Day, I took off for Easter, and I didn't want to take off again. So, the first thing is, I've only primed my lid. And I used a gel-based eye makeup remover. I already put yellow in the inner corner and orange in the outer corner. And the first color I'm going to use is the 120. And I've said this before, you have a kit like the 120, you don't need anything else because you've got 120 colors. Now I have 180, I think. I'm going to use this very first one. The look I'm doing today is yellow, orange, blue, violet. Opposites on the color wheel. And again, this color wheel is old and battered. And blue violet looks more of a blue. I had a really hard time getting this look right. I never worked so hard in my life for a look. Except maybe the rainbow. And these colors have a lot of fallout. And this is why I needed to use a eye makeup remover. For this, you don't want these colors mixing. First thing that I have to do is, once I laid those colors down, that one color, is take a little bit. I used a gel base. I didn't want oily. I can't use a gel base on my eye, on my eye, because I had an allergic reaction to it. I don't know what the ingredient is, but I am making sure that that color is not touching my crease whatsoever, that it is only on the lid. Dry it off so that I can apply. No, it's still on the lid, on the crease. I'm trying to get that out of the crease. I do not want these colors to mix at all. So I am making sure that that color does not go any higher than that crease. I don't even want it in the crease. Then the next thing that I will do is, because I have a blue violet, beautiful blue violet, but it mostly looks blue. And usually blue violets can tend to look like a navy blue, but I'm going to try and get a little bit of violet color out of that. So I'm adding a purple base. This one is the new NYX. It's called Purple Velvet. The next color I'm going to use, and this color I believe is in the 88, in case you never got a hold of the 96, which they're starting to sell these as well too. This is this gorgeous blue violet right there. I don't know if the camera's picking up the violet in it, but it looks like it's gorgeous blue violet. But when you put it on, it goes on just like a blue. You don't even see the violet. So that's why I put the base. And it's so intense. One of the things I also learned while experimenting, it is so intense that you only need a drop. I just stuck this in. And I'm going to just swipe that across. And I don't know if you can tell, it is mixing a little bit and it's forming a green, and I really didn't want that. So I guess I should have cleaned up more, but That's all you need, is that little bit. And then I'm going to use this color right here is a periwinkle right there. And it's got like glitter in it, silver glitter in it. So I'm going to take that periwinkle blue, and I like it because it has a shimmer. Stick that in there and just put it over the top to blend it out more. Now this you can use as much as you want of. I had a really hard time getting this because I've done all the complementary colors on that color wheel except for this. So I was really looking forward to this, and I think it's like a summery look. And then again, we don't want that mixing, so just make sure I clean up the highlight area. And then I'm going to go to the bottom of my 120 palette, the bottom half, and I'm going to use this for my highlight. It's like a gold shimmer. I'm going to use that as my highlight. And again, I'm not looking to blend. This look is going to be very, very hard. I don't want it getting onto the blue because it will change the color to a green. See, that's all I want. I'm going to take Lust from Urban Decay. I'm going to take Lust and I'm putting that underneath. And right here. I'm going to go back to the 96 palette. And I'm going to dip this is a brow brush, but I like to use it as liner as well because it's really thin. And spread that across. Again, I'm using purple because I want the violet to show in this blue violet color. So I'm sweeping that across the top. And look at all that fallout. And I'm sweeping it across the bottom. Now, if you make a mistake and it gets into the yellow, just one of the tricks I learned is you might want to let it dry a little bit if it's a liquid like mascara or liquid liner, and then remove a little as much as you can with a Q-tip, and then take the base color, put it over the mistake, and that covers up the mistake better than if you just try to put the eyeshadow right back on, because it is going to be a little gray. So you put the base color on the mistake after you've cleaned up as much as you can, and then reapply the shadow. I might have to do that. And so what's going to happen is after I put on my mascara, and this happened to me in my tiger video, it's a pain in the neck, it gets all on top of your lashes and it looks terrible. But I don't know, if the eyeshadow has a lot of fallout, I don't know any other way to fix it. I could reapply the mascara, then it gets back on my eye, then I have to fix my eye, and it's like a never-ending cycle. So sometimes I just blow like that and try to like blow it off as much as possible. I've heard Leisha say that if you could take your liquid liner and go over your lashes on top carefully, and that should cover up the powder. But anyway, let me finish my makeup and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so this is the finished look. After I put on, I was trying to use a very soft orange lipstick, but afterwards I think gold would have looked better. I tried putting gold on top, and I just put I mixed NYX Cinnamon and Peach blushes, no, Cinnamon and Natural, to get a softer. I didn't want it to be too orange since my eyes tend to go towards the more towards the yellow. So I was just determined to get this look out today. I didn't want my migraine to stop me. Like I said, I took off 2 Sundays, and I really, really wanted to get this out. I worked really, really hard on it. It's the hardest I ever worked on a look. It took me 15 minutes to tape. I'll cut that down some, but I think this is going to be a long video. So yeah, I guess this is more for summer than spring. And next week, I'm doing a look inspired by Revlon. Their new Revlon summer colors, and I believe it's permanent. And I'll show a picture of you next week, but it's yellow, orange, olive. I've been dying to do an olive look, and blue. I think it was, I don't know if it was Erica or her sister Sabrina, which is her Addiction 88, and I think it's My Makeup Mama. They inspire me so much when I see their looks. If you go to Makeup Pages, Makeup Madness, or All Things Beauty, which is mine, Sabrina's is Makeup Madness. These girls just always inspire me what they do. So I've been dying to try an olive look because I saw one of them do it, and I'm like, I have to try olive. And that, when I saw the new Revlon eyeshadows, you know, Revlon's my favorite drugstore brand. Although Wet and Wild is coming, it's starting to pass that. But yeah, I've been dying to do an olive look ever since I saw one of them do it, and so that was my excuse. It was the new Revlon shadow for the summer. So that's what I'll do next week, and after that, I'll do my pink lemonade limeade look, and I'm gonna do my nails to match for that one. So yes, I'll see you next week for that.